Hey there, Farmers Co-op Society producers. This is Joe Hoffmeyer, a grain marketing specialist with Farmers Co-op Society, to talk through bushels that you may need to move at harvest, but the prices haven't given you exactly what you're looking for, and wanted to talk through call option strategy that we could use to price bushels at harvest, and then give ourselves some opportunities for some upside participation. All right, so I wanted to hop into an example. In this example, we're just going to use a generic farmer, Farmer John, who knows as he's starting to look at his corn crop this year that he will have to move 40,000 bushels of his new crop corn to Farmers Co-op Society at harvest. We decided on this strategy. We would sell that 40,000 bushels at the cash price today, which is $3.84. And for all these prices, I'm using today's prices. It's a rough approximation because the markets are still trading right now. So we're going to sell 40,000 bushels at a cash price of $3.84. Then he's going to work with Farmers Co-op Society, and we're going to buy a 420 March 25 call for 22 cents, which is going to provide him a minimum price of $3.62. So really, to get to that $3.62, we're just taking his cash sale price here, which is $3.84. We're going to subtract the 22 cents, which we're going to now say that his minimum price is going to be this $3.62, which is his worst case scenario of what he can get on that 40,000 bushels that he's hauling out of the field. So moving forward here is a look at the scenario and kind of how this could play out. So there's really two scenarios that could happen. The first of which is going to be the green line as we look at it, which according to what he thought was going to happen was post-harvest we see a rally. This option is going to expire on February 21 of 2025. So in this example, market moves up from the place where it's currently at, which is around 424. Market moves to 470 on February 21 of 2025, which then results in this scenario down here where at expiration we're at 470. He puts 50 cents onto his contract because he bought that 420 call. Market finished at 470. Difference between those is that 50 cents. He tacks that onto that minimum price that we talked about in this previous slide, which was 362. And now he has a 412 cash price for those bushels that he hauled out of the field. Conversely, if we look at where that scenario doesn't play out, market moves lower, we get through harvest, and prices just continue to move down. In this example, I'm going to say that market finishes at 370 on February 21 of 2025. In that example, he will have an option that picked up no value. Because of that, that option is going to expire without value. So he's just going to get that net minimum price at 362, which was the same price that we were talking about here. So market didn't give him an opportunity to move higher. And because of that, he's left with that net minimum price. This essentially limits his risk on the downside. He's able to sell that cash price here at 362. And then he gets to say, all right, let's see if that market can move higher until we get to the expiration date of February 21. So an alternative to do this is that some of you may have done in the past or typically do is you go look at delayed price. So from a delayed price perspective, we're going to charge 6 cents a month to be able to do that. To be able to get to that same February 21 of 2025 date, you're going to have paid 29 cents of storage, where with this strategy, you're only going to have paid 22 cents. So actually a more cost-effective option is to just go buy this call option. And the advantage here is that you actually are creating a minimum price and protecting that downside, where here, if you're on delayed price and that market moves lower, you don't get any of that downside protection. All right, so thanks for taking a bit of time and walking through that example with me. I just wanted to throw out an idea for those of you that are looking out in the field and saying, hey, maybe I have some extra bushels out there that I'm not able to hold on farm. I know that I have to move them, and I want to figure out what to do with them because I don't love the prices that the market has given me at this point. So this is one example. There's obviously lots of different ways that we could approach this, but that's one that I've been looking at here lately. As always, feel free to give me a call and we can talk through more specific options that we could cater specific to you and your operation. Thanks.